Iri garkunga pi odozo pakwachia I drop in nebiesi 2p zombwa 5p ngbi Kongo adai.
Another road from Panyimul through Pakwach through Rhino Camp to Wadelai.
Gari kwaziri abianga makigawi idie koa Panyimurwa idie mwanza Pakwachia si ilinga fikere Wadelai ya.
So that is on the side of the electricity you can see for yourselves. The electricity you can see for yourselves.
Dridoi koa achirubiani imidoti na ndrebuedi misicheni do.
These days, when I'm coming to West Nile, my helicopter must land very carefully. Otherwise, it will hit power lines.
Ki ambogo kini doria idrigamu West Nile ya do ndege siani I omuke cars kwa nireachi bakari ochovia ipipiki jirari niya.
But in the past, I could land anywhere. I didn't care. There was nothing to stop me.
Kini se Sandra Diorise Yandra inaluri na idea fazi jipi layo doria idadre ande angalu.
I had only to be careful about the trees, to avoid the trees. Avoid the trees. For landing, helicopter to land.
Oh, so sawadi se orata ini ache piriaziri do saras riandralu patika ke achifiki do alandi.
But now I must avoid the power lines here, power lines there, there are lines everywhere.
Achima baka sarse loklodi acha do ini ojo azini ojo radila rakaka I ndege ya Omuri ndore e.
The school where I landed, there were power lines all over the place.
Cha nia linia dia ita Omuri dia de baka davde loklochi.
Now, for the telephones, we use the private sector to get you all the phones which you have in your pockets now.
Drido adrea ujo simu drisi bani ujo zozo ndridi ama yuki ba ya sendebe biasara ngapi diki government ya zakozo afa baka telephone imiusu imiji badi ichizo.
Now that is on the economic infrastructure.
Dado apife noskundubu abani so mali sizo surudinire.
But on the social infrastructure, let me see the figures here.
Drido adre ojoi kopi obi ba mai dribe riaria.
In Terego, there are 73 government primary schools.
Driade Terego dia sukulu primary ki kaliezirjina.
There are 8 government secondary schools.
Senior ki amadidia aro.
Terego has got 42 parishes.
Mukungu wa afake amadidia kalisudie iri.
There are some which don't have primary schools, although the primary schools are 73, more than the parishes, but it seems you are not careful to distribute them one first per parish.
Amani ndrerise parish ya zikuki primary ya kokoro edamadia amadrinjo pafaledi kia wa parish zira dere risingon ya richi.
But you have tried, because 36 out of the 42, each one has got a primary school.
Kalina Dezia Kalisuiri a Ipiada Afachi primary chi Ojoba Joamo Bikira ready don't die.
It is only 6 that don't have.
Echepi Terry Parish Chepi primary Terry Eke Doloazia.
And the has got how many? Oh, has got 7 sub-counties, which is what Honorable Kani was talking about.
Kene afasta o aviri sub county kilo amadi di aziri e chairman enara emdri jota ojo diladi abo.
And there are 8 government secondary schools.
Secondary school senior government drikiaro.
That means all of them almost have except one. All of them have except one.
Ifila sub county amadi pima woro senior kichi.
So therefore, in the coming Sanja, we are going to ensure that the ones which don't have government primary schools get them, and the secondary school is also constructed for the other sub-county.
Oyo ambogo ni fedo area. Kini idido ivotia da bebo. Sawa mupidi a sub-county senior kore idido mo irusu. Parishes primary akokore idido mo primary irusu.
And for the health centers, Terego has got 7 sub-counties. One has got a health center 4.
Alori a health center su umugwari dae.
And 5 have got health center 3s.
Azita uda pi a health center level na.
It is only 2 sub-counties that will not have either a health center 3 or 4.
So each epite health center nasiri ifila ikiluiri Terego adia.
And we are going to make sure that that one also gets, and we build a district hospital.
Ojongbare bajo dobode. Kini se sub-county health center supi kudake engaki sira idribe afade wa suwo district hospital bafera.
Now this is all about development.
Di garikobani ango ozozori,
where you deal with economic infrastructure and social infrastructure.
Develop ango zoza a ni garikobani loni ozozori nda irizori ni bapima a AZAM kere oto unitasi noskwarosi ngoni ade.
But before I leave with education, I have one complaint which I want to raise against my other colleagues.
Kini ikudrojota ba ma idridiri kuru ununuazi amabediachi koyujo unita dribe.
Since 1996, I intended to bring free education in the government schools and later on secondary schools.
Kini odozili kaliuro medreaziasi iya bio simatrakosi nrezo akini sukuru primary bala tokoro senior bala tokoro.
Because I knew there are families who cannot yet afford to pay the school charges.
Ojodi I ondra de adini agbari iniache baru ezekichi uchoki fizi kilitotodi ufeko.
But for some reason, some of the people who are supposed to implement don't share my view.
Ojozi kopi ulokrisila idadia chiladi batabani fe bangake ayota di ileri adiri iki pipio kingaga diadi.
The school managers, the school head teachers,
ani sukulu dichereki baba ni upe sukuru chepi ara dadaki.
The PTA,
association typical PNI sukulu adai.
Sometimes the foundation bodies.
Aziria di ba sukuru do pini deke.
They have been charging children for attending government schools.
Baba no lobo di ki azire di ki ti chi eki odo fizitra anjipidri government school.
And because of that, many children drop out of school.
Ojo de se anjita do ku aba chapi kuri areke eki do school kuja eki ambia abaru.
So rather than fighting with these people directly, I decided to go to the bush, because you remember I am a guerrilla. I can go to the bush.
Andra ojo diaridi ozor se inadre gorilla se invandra batalaro ase kwara.
But this was a peaceful bush.
Edio funga ini muzo diadre do ususiriku di aseko ini fizo BPC njubere.
Because when we had a problem with UPC, we tried to advise them. They were not listening.
Andra ojo diadiri ubiendra lola UPC pini achakendra singiriru gakendra relasi.
That's why we decided to go to Ruero Triangle.
Ojo be atado vezo ingazo muzo izizo gorilla izo Ruero are idibe singiri diadidi.
And first chase UPC from there.
Alozoria mudale aokoda se kauri drodri UPC.
And build a disciplined army so that people can see that an army can be disciplined.
Mufidali UPC drobo afalozori iodo askari kisi askari injitabe ba rupirurode.
So in this case, I looked around. When I send orders to the schools, they don't implement.
Kene idri ayota fe sukuru pidrile ki gaujo di arese.
The DEOs don't implement my plans.
DEO ki gake ojo ini sukuru di ijoba la tokoro de gako.
The head teachers don't. The head teachers don't.
Headmasters sukuru vudake echekevu ndudere.
The PTA don't.
PTA ki alande.
Some of the foundation bodies don't.
Ba sukuru da ndudo pidiki fiki alande.
So where do I have 100% authority where nobody will interfere with me?
Kene angota do sukuru di iyo kochi ojo ijore yichanga omuti alako.
Because in the government you share power with the parliament, with so many people. With the judiciary, you are not alone.
A famine re bani suru chezore. Afabanu mve uko ango chezore bandi ala niri aziriki parlamentia aziriki afabata jaji rodi pivu ambiliku kudoi ibe.
I discovered that State House is totally under my control.
Afabanu mve State House de bado ini paleri ojo aladari irukusa zizo baziti kore.
So I said, let me use State House to show that free education is possible.
So iyo jadi uko idri State House here ayo ichezo la ba pinikini sukuru bane la kokoro anje kilo Italia dire ochoi ora.
That's how I used that power to build skilling hubs in the different zones of Uganda. And here in the West Nile, they are a skilling hub in Zombo and also in Adjumani. Let's see one of them here on the screen.
Ankomina Zonomet Unica, I could be a land sub-county, Zombe district. All of the Mirabor Nangamiri will give Mukanese Compoil Bongo. Abino, Atimu Taylor.
Let us see what the young lady says. Let us
I
speak.
could be a langi sub-county. Zumbe district.
Somebody who knows
Somebody
Luo, translate for us. Somebody who knows. Later.
Uncommunal Zonomet Unica. I could be a langi sub-county. Zumbe district. Olu kada di mirabora sama jai school kae. Nanganyo yung gin mo ko kenetele kompoyo bongo. Abino ati mutailare. Sama mondo kae. Anwango lai manyen mapoi. Mokoya. Ay bimira de samwa da ke pacho inye training mamwa. Aberu peku gin makona na team. Ni shako kurekula kaparacha dita new business karacha. Mungu miya yore moko. Anwangu yore. Awilu machine kala moko tie. Kumatiro moko mano kameli. Asako kode tish. Kula kaparati mabe. Doki skills majumira. Abetu kode mabe. Side me customers. Atu customer be. And materials makelo shagisha. Never gitie. Don ku customer da kuduwa. Eba kumano. So after one month. Kumilbeo maruke ni iwa. Kulikuwa ngatima niu gimananu inyi makambesha. Etamu jara yorubengo wana moshuya bengo medire. Uniform angona angwazi shakurokani inyi samufara abelu fekole wako makatim. But eme ya yore eke tanuangu skill moko mashupa buwakera kore ya nyimpara mashupa konya an kupa chupara kendengo ente shupa konya kore kadi dano mukende de. Any kind of workshop para senja, ate kuda yamu kende, mabe shukung me yugu, onyen mo fara majan manuang ku diskuta kai, donga fawon ngo, ki bero me keli iwa, man me paro korenia e big ku project makam mesha. So afanya, when mo mukti abire yorede, muke teaching wa jeni, awe mapo benang ku bero, asa mo mane medire yore kendi.
Let's get somebody who knows Luo to translate for us. This is in Luo. How did my former chairman learn Luo? Is the Rukubar? I know him.
Your Excellency, Peter Dibele, my name. This lady was talking in Alur, and she was so fast. But all in all, she was saying the project that you brought in has helped her to grow financially. That is what she has been saying, all in all, and has praised the actions that you have taken towards economic transformation.
Thank you. Let's see whether we can see the one of Ajumani, because that one may be speaking in Madi. Can you understand Madi?
A little bit, Your Excellency.
Let's see the one of Ajumani. Are there my graduates here, the ones from who attended my skilling jobs here? Are there some here?
Kini bandra ba ibile sukuru labadi mazikidi achia.
Oh, they are here. You come forward. Come forward. They are there. They are put up their hand. Come forward. Open for them.
Imimukidile.
There are about 3 or 4 who have put up their hands. Let them all come. Oh, there are also others there. There are many. Let them come. Don't block them.
Your Excellency.
Let them come.
Aziringo.
Okay, you speak in the local language what you studied. What happened? You start speaking.
Award for I thought also Mongoni, Udu and Rudene, Aratara Rose, Ale wat fait azina president de Madu Uganda sopi Yoweri kaguta Museveni ene school dinzi yupini West Nile yari.
You speak, they will summarize for me.
Ele amami fikinzi amane lo nyosuzo gerke 13. So that's all hangere Marti Sarbo Amos Emidenda bricklayer and concrete graphics. So Amamu Kodera Abiba Tepemo Ame Secretariara School Letian on Eroto. Our four.
What did he study? Okay, the three are enough. Three are enough.
So, Zamba,
Your Excellency, they are just full of thanks for you for the project. He did bricklaying and building practice. His problem is that they came and they have no tools, Your Excellency.
Now I have created a fund for them.
Kini isu iministandebo
at each district. Okay, you stand there, let the others speak.
Mega or 4 President Ramuzo Mavangwa Dwaresi Amabandra Mupi Afa Habwa Zombwa de Mazi Menga Zapi Parisia Urupi Saukaundia Amulera Mite Welding Tema Mamuler Sibo Aro Avruku Mamura Mali Baziti Waxopua. So, amando disi programu President Nimuto Amanila Madangone Arteseria, then Mayonze Makaran the Zinga Pazu Waxopua. So, send Andora the Zonda Mavi or Sak in Ngoni, adding a Mura Skilikiman Ma Vekorese, Ladisima Disama Ritisi, President Ramana Faza Ora, Madanga Waxop Man is mass in Gondadan, Da Sicilian Muzo Pazu Waxopua.
President
now, so send the band Zobazi or a message de la Andrera, Kina Maningona, Yasandra Gako, Kan Badamana Fa, Bamusen the Dayon Goner, Badamana Guidelines, La Faraka, Masiva, the Zaradene, Dan Roja, Mania Muzo, District Gadara, Manara, Mabisirare, Lega or 4, President Namzon of Mandato Arasi, Villa de Namani School, the Sizo Arasi, Matai, Didri. Angwa Terego kada mingi Rita man school de isia nia de gogo Rita man ada alaru Mega mas road 4.
This one did welding, and when he came back he didn't want the knowledge to disappear, so he went and joined somebody who already had a workshop. But he is happy that you have created the funds which will give them tools. But he is re-echoing what the chairman of the party, Honorable Kanya, says, that if you could start a school for the youth, for this region and based in Terego.
Marusi, Pisol Bangwirerui, I'm sub-county, Paranga Parish, Bar Village, Andra Mani Muzu Zombarsi, Amosumbata Kilangiri, and Amabi Kulera Angira and then Refe, Ba Amadisapiri, President Museveni, Inamano Profezu, Onita where this is Amoni Zula. Ma imanda Musule made better and Mabi Madikitseruale Amuta President Namuzo Magaram District Yarama meeting held decision. Amamuri did because other district in Amani, Babi Puleri, Lamamu Kilia, Itaka Irazu, Terego District in Kini, Fandran Ziki Muzo, Afadis Onizo and Velera, Amonira, Amabe Anidoi, Alanibasi Amasiku, Bazirikisi, Barta School Azikisi, Habazikisi, Amatado, Amafleka Kimbani. ozari katai orani ama walipangira and then the president ni nyamani pare azufu within Terego ya aniskizira bawe amasiku boso ama employer moto abaziri kimbani bazo amanya iridiri awalifan deniri sarisiri angazi mandrapi idaraku madegwe rara kozi atinga manya tizu district yariki idiama affect ande indi sende mini ngaba zikulera ombola taku minga sende ayu transport ni miamu district yami vila gorwe aparasi idiania maonzi award 4.
This young girl is thanking you, Your Excellency, that when they went to the hub, which you created...
No, you leave them, leave them. Watch it.
And she is not working. But thank you.
No, let them come back. Did they come? Did you pay anything when you were there? Come and tell us.
Kini, mimkinga nyedia isokipade. Emi on fait sende azidale raya. Amini rire school laria.
On fait sende ko.
We did not pay you, Excellency.
Very good. So now let's see what they are learning there. Let them show it to us here. Thank you. You can go and sit.
So amadingandre eyondra inimba daleri aduniari amangandre raba dibamboni yore.
Let's see what they are learning there. What they are.
Amadinga eyo ini imba daleri.
These were who were here. One did building, another one did metro work. The girl did bakery, but there are all these other skills there: shoemaking, tailoring, and other skills. And this is all in 6 months. And my effort is more expensive because I have got a few centers. Where children come from far and they need to be in boarding, to sleep there, eat there, and so on. But the UPE, the reason we put a government primary school per parish and a government secondary school per sub-county is that the children work from home, study, go back, so that you don't have to pay costs of sleeping, eating, and so on.
Primary school bazo mukungu alwalosi, as in secondary school bazo joagwa alwalosi. Ifini anji mamuki sukurula memviki akua.
This was a strategy which we thought could educate everybody but affordably.
The otota amanoto amani nirakini eringa onitafe batre pinere.
In the 1960s and up to now, a few people study because they have money.
Edozondi kaliazasi peresadisi ba were sende bereki skululani.
But we need a strategy for education for all that is affordable, that is not too much.
Amoto tutazi chopi fepi ba dia iki skulula ke ajeweresi.
Therefore, now that I have been able to show that it is possible to give free education to our children, I want all my friends to agree with me that in the coming government, we really implement free education in government schools.
Ani kanin lersi alen rekini becho unitoni sende kokorura.
My skilling hubs were just peaceful Ruero, where I said, okay, if you think it is not possible, let me show you that it is possible. Now here, I have got my witnesses here. This is a peaceful Ruero, not a violent one. It's a peaceful one.
Ambogo Kinia. Ojo ini odo sawa di sini, ndrezo akini adi ini odo papi maedrio jazore ba ola sienjusi ba isadini ro sienju derese ojo muke ngarare ikitabe pa mi ndre TV drudi.
And regarding the capital for my graduates,
Afado ikopi sende batabani mbapi podiki ipini fezodozo zingazo redia.
I have already put money in your circle per district.
Kene se sende azi by the district ya loa sako anjiata biadi ipini wodozo business wodozo beni.
In the district, who knows about that? When I launched, some people came. Who were there?
This district area bojodi ni picture kia dikia.
I launched the circle in Nakasero. Some people came.
Hey, sako bani lonji Nakasero area bazem kiandara.
Who came from here? Who knows about the circle of Terego?
Adi ni ujo sako Terego di drew imi sekele area randria. The cow, Your Excellency, is stepping forward.
Okay.
Your Excellency, my name is Charles Moses. I'm the Chief Administrative Officer, Terego District Local Government. We have Terego District Presidential House Savings and Credit Cooperative. To date, the youth have already been skilled in the Zongo Skilling Hub. And we have received 50 million Uganda shillings from State House, and this money came to the account held at Post Bank Arua on 22nd day of September 2025. It is less than a month since we received the money. What actions have we taken? We have already equipped the youth with the skills on how to handle this money. What is left is the question of how this money shall be shared among the skilled youth. And we are waiting for this guideline for the funds utilization from State House. Once we receive, we are going to swing in action and share this money as instructed by the State House. Thank you.
The State House controller is coming around. Translate, put it in the local language.
sende ta ambogoni jo ifesa korudi kao chief administrative officer lodo mani taulele kini silingi baba post bank ya milioni kalitau youth bani mbara dipini youth bani mba Terego di arare eki kaliaro ani ojo ache pisad se ini obori imba youth raki basende da yu bitango seari apache piri irido sende nde andizo bapini ayuzo obita state house ningajo basende de ayu ngoni area bosere.
The skilling hub is zono.
Afata bani uve skilling hub rubani baki mbazo anjidi aki afuzo aledi adrelu idi bata pinila ko idi zone idi ni piri.
Two of them in West Nile.
West Nile yadia ipi kalafe iri.
But I decided to put the circles at the district, not too far from the beneficiaries.
Tatro angubani baki mbari ake rezu irirake Ndrezo akini sende usungamba bawa sende ru district ya Lualumose.
And when you are giving, you don't distribute to make small. Give a few and they do serious work, and then we can always add on more money. This is no problem.
So send it awa badakarola ko send rabani andi ariale bandi di gari konrezo akini pusu piriki urodusu alachi.
So the point here is that it is possible to give these children, if you ask them their stories, many of them, I forgot to ask them, but many of them had dropped out of school.
Ojodia uko message di ukore kene se pocho bani di oja ini imaitri utuzo ra arskandri anjini ndre tukuru dia di andra anjini ndre ade ki sukuru resete.
So when you ask the head teachers, why are you charging money?
Idri uja headmasters afemi adreso diagararo emi sukulu fizi lianjidru adusi adizi.
Some of them say the teachers are not enough, so we need to hire some additional teachers privately.
Azirki jola kini imba pipi kalafe chako sende di twanda ani imba piyezikisi dago goben.
I'm going to solve that problem.
Ambogo ojo di mangamu.
I think for the primary schools, we shall recruit an additional 50,000 teachers.
Dre primary school fini drima fadi mamu primary teachers say elifu kalita,
so that excuse is no longer there.
Ojo badrimba pidake sebo olokiribane anji pidrufi zilizo de irido sibene.
So do you all support free education in government schools?
Kini miati sukuru bala government school ore kokore raya.
Hands up, who support? Hands up. Mkono juu, ambao wanaunga mkono. Bas. The Terego have passed a resolution. The Terego people have passed a resolution. Our therefore.
Your Excellency, the Terego people have supported that move.
Now, the third word. Because we have talked about peace, development, but it's the third one.
Kene, inje ta dojoki ido munazore jo. Alozore jo ta sienju dia. Irizore jo ele angozonga dia. Ido mujo nazoro ododi.
And the third one, I will start with a question. The third one, I will start with a question.
Kini ujo nazore ya pediti alako ilenga $1 zitase.
When there is a tarmac road or a stadium like this one here, or a school, or a health center, do you sleep in the health center?
Ni mudu ko tamaki duya, ni mudu ko classroom waleya.
Do you sleep there?
Mi odu ko da.
Where do you sleep?
Mi de me langwa.
You sleep where? At home. Very good. So you sleep in your house?
That's in their house, Your Excellency.
So you sleep in your house?
Your Excellency, yes.
You tell them.
Amboko kini
What do you call sleep?
Odu.
You odu at home.
Kini mi odu ko midijale.
Now, if you odu at home, the poverty you left in the morning will be waiting for you there. And it will say, welcome back. And that's why the NRM from the 1960s were telling our colleagues, please, you need to educate the Wananchi about wealth creation in each home.
Dipe ujomini nrezola NRM odozili kalieze kisi oje ya kiga jopani rikini se le inda gari koloniani idibedi.
And in fact, in some cases, you hear people speaking, they mix development with wealth. You can have development, but poverty nearby.
Pazikichi anie kose eke angu ozonga kiumu mali ndangabe seklet songa toro.
You have heard of the Bayai in Kampala?
Emiare baba nomve Bayai Kampala da Pidunjora.
You have heard of them? Those who stay in the ghettos.
Kini emiare iduraya. That they have had, Your Excellency.
Yes, Kampala has got a lot of development.
Kampala gato
hotels, tarmac roads, electricity.
Kampala le afata make tarmac adine achi adine jogorofa sere gadale tre.
But nearby, poverty in some of the homes. So that's why from the 1960s, we have been telling people, get out of poverty, and wealth is not, development is ours.
Ojo ini abizo kalieze Jozo akini padi leke andaloni amidu jare ede do alio alo kopidi dinade angozo dazi amani government role.
This stadium is development.
Ang fama ki amatozo ango mopera tuzo min ready dia fabano ve ango ozozare.
It is ours. But poverty is personal and private. And that's why we say, please, don't mix the two. Don't mix development with poverty.
Ojo ini abizo paso zo titi jozo akini afata angusinga ni diadire pa mumuki idi ayombe afufura beko.
Now, we started those messages in the 1960s when we were still students.
Ojo di iyabi jolo singirero ili kalieze isudrese the student ni.
I can show you some of the people who listen to us. Show us. Show us.
Partnership and progress, where researchers, farmers, policymakers unite for better food and a better future. Together we can make hungry a history. Together we can nourish Uganda. And together, hand in hand, we will build a food secure and prosperous nation. I'd like to thank you all for listening.